welcome to Sit in It for a Bit with Arne and Carlos. And we are, as always, your hosts.
Arne and Carlos.
And oh my God, so much stress to get on today. I mean, I was running around like a headless chicken. So the first thing that happened, I couldn't find my glasses anywhere.
And then you forgot the cable.
Yeah, well, that was the second thing. But the first thing was the glasses. That was a big issue because even if I can see with my glasses, without my glasses, I feel like like a Superman Clark Kent kind of thing. I don't feel comfortable without my glasses. So I had to have them. And I only have a pair because the other pair of glasses that I have are for another thing. Because, when you get older, you get a lot of issues. Yeah, computer and this and that and no computer and yeah, whatever.
Are this a video or are we just a camera?
What?
No, we are on the video.
Yeah. We're definitely live. Anyway, that was the first thing. Then the second thing, we kept coming back, sitting down, coming back, sitting down. And I realized that my pants were showing, so I had to go change them. And now, and then the cable thing, we forgot the cable. I went and I grabbed the cable, and then when I put the cable on, everything changed. The whole screen changed, so now you can't see my pants anymore.
Hi, Shirley.
Hello, Shirley. Very nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Anyway, we are back with our weekly podcast, Sit in It for a Bit. And as you may notice, we are at home. The sound's good. We hope. Yeah. I don't think we're going to get any complaints today, fingers crossed. Yeah. And yeah.
But today they say the first fall storm will come tonight.
Yeah.
So maybe the electricity will go.
Maybe the electricity will go.
And today it's your day. Because it's navnedag, it's name day. It's Carlos' name day today.
Yeah. So today's my name day. Not Carlos, but Bo.
Bo.
My first name is Bo.
First name.
Yeah. B-O, which is a very Swedish...
like Bo Derek.
Yeah. So I can actually see the screen and I can see everything that is going on here. And I have something down there and I have something behind me and it is so irresistible. So I just have to do this. Bear with. But... So we've got this, and there's a candle behind me.
Don't burn the house down.
I'm not going to burn the house down, but I am going to go light this candle.
Good you took on your jeans, because the one you were wearing were not nice.
No, this is better. Oh, there we go. I just had to do that.
Tonight we're going to celebrate
my name's day.
Your name day.
Yeah,
that would be nice.
But no wine, because we're on a break right now.
We're on a break right now, because we had enough wine.
Yeah.
In Italy and on the cruise.
Yeah, Freya wants to come and say hello. She's here as well. So yeah, we're going to celebrate my name's day without any wine because we're on a break officially because of the Italy trip and the cruise that we did before that, too much. Yeah. And now we need to relax a little bit. So we're very happy to be back at home because today we know that the sound is going to be very good. We have been, quite upset about the issues with the sound for the past 2 weeks because the Sit in It for a Bit hello lives from our travels haven't been going as we expected. No. And, to be very honest with all of you guys, we're only human and sometimes we make big mistakes and sometimes we just don't, we feel like we're not good enough or that we're not doing it well enough.
We're not good enough with the sound.
Yeah, so I think we've been very harsh on ourselves. Yeah. And Eric is now getting us, because we've been nagging at him, so Eric is now getting us some really good microphones.
We just have to learn how to use them.
Yeah, we're going to have to learn how to use them. And hopefully we're going to get back on track so that the Sit in It for a Bit live hellos also have good sound. And yeah, as I said, we're too harsh on ourselves sometimes, and we want everything to be perfect because we really care about you guys and we want you to have a good experience. Now, I've been quite devastated, and Anna, she tried to cheer me up. You know what she did?
No.
She did a poll.
Oh.
A poll here on our YouTube channel, and it turns out moose. So no problem with sounds today. No. And we can hear Freya as well. Come on. Anyway, Anna did a poll and we are very happy to announce that an overwhelming majority is really loving Sit in It for a Bit live. Even with a bad sound, it's like well over 90%.
Okay,
so
that's good.
The majority have spoken. We live in a democratic world, or we live in a democratic country, so we are going to follow that lead.
But we will do our best to make the sound better.
Exactly.
And hopefully next week we won't be at home because then we're on the boat.
Yeah.
Again.
But hopefully it'll be better.
Yeah.
And yeah, the overwhelming majority is happy, and we know that we can't make everybody happy, but if we're making well over 95 or 96% of you guys happy, we're happy. And then there's that thing called life. And sometimes in life, you don't necessarily get what you want. And if that's the case, we're very sorry, but sit in it for a bit live. We'll continue the way it is. And actually, there is no other option anymore because we're traveling.
Yeah.
And the big problem that we have when we travel is we can't pre-record because we can't send huge files. These files are ginormous, and we have great internet here at home.
But it's nice to be live and see comments.
It is. It's nice to be live and everything, but you know, we can't do this anymore pre-recorded because we can't send files when we're traveling because they're massive. And usually a file, even from here where we have great internet, it would take probably 5-6 hours to get that uploaded into YouTube.
Yeah.
And when we are abroad, you know, like say we go from one place to another, we can't do it. So it's either this or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But today is good.
Today's a good day.
Today is a good day.
And
we're at home.
We're celebrating my name's
Celebrating
day.
your name's day and
With sparkling water. Cheers. Yeah.
And we have put winter tires on the car today because since we're traveling so much, we have to park the car in the airport, and we never know when we come up here. It could be full winter.
Yeah.
So we have to put the tires on now.
Yeah. Today's been all the you know behind the scenes work that we have to do.
Yeah.
So tires was one thing, but we've also been weightlifting out in the garden, moving furniture around. In Norway, we live in a country where we can have outdoor furniture, but we also have to have these huge, ugly plastic boxes where we put pillows in. And the whole summer, the only thing we do is we keep, you know, running with the pillows and putting them in the box so that they don't get wet.
That's a typical Norwegian summer.
Yeah.
You run with your pillows because the rain is coming.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then we check the weather. Every day we check the weather. Is it going to rain tonight? Can we leave the pillows out? And on rare occasion we do. And this summer actually we had a week or two that the pillows were out all the time. Then we forgot.
And then it's raining.
And they got wet. And then we just had to throw all the pillows in the living room.
Yeah.
And now, end of summer, all the pillows are in their plastic boxes. They're two and they're heavier. And we carry them all the way to the little house by the lake where they are going to be on the porch
until Easter, maybe.
Until Easter, yeah. And then when in Easter we will set up our deck again, and we will hang out there. Yeah. But yeah, the sofas are also moved. 2 of them are in the greenhouse. Yeah. And the last one is on the porch.
On the porch. And we have a very exciting day tomorrow because Carlos has been thrift shopping again.
Oh, no. That was not thrift shopping.
That was thrift shopping.
I was bidding at an auction.
Yeah, and you said you won the auction.
I did.
But you never win. You have to pay. That's what you told me when I won.
Well, this time I won.
Yeah. And there was also a copy. Actually, he won a share.
I won a late 19th century or early 20th century armchair that I actually didn't buy for myself. I bought it for ARNE because it looked so comfortable. I mean, it's probably very well made. It's that Chippendale style. It's got these claw legs, and then it's all upholstered. It's really nice.
Yeah, and the one I normally sit in when we watch TV is not so comfortable.
No.
So this one will be good.
This one has fabric on the arms, and it's quite low, and it's a little bit reclined. It's beautiful.
So I can sleep and watch TV.
But after winning the auction, I realized that they only store it for 7 days before we have to pay. So for storage, so we have to go tomorrow. So tomorrow we have an impromptu.
What was the yellow one?
That was a hello of some sort. I don't know what that was. Anyway, yeah. Well, tomorrow we have a sudden trip to Oslo, so that we can pick up our armchair or Arne's armchair.
So we hope it's not raining because tonight it's raining and it's windy and. Well, I found some what you call presenning.
Some plastic covers.
Some covers to put over it in case, but.
And we don't know we know the depth. The sofa is very deep. It's about 1 meter deep. So it's going to be an amazing armchair.
We don't know the width.
We don't know the width, so we don't know if we can fit it in the car. But if we're lucky, we can. If we can't fit it in the car, we have an extension to the car. What's that
hanger.
called? A hanger where we can put it, and then, you know, but tomorrow it's not gonna rain, so I think we may be okay. And other thrift store finds that I've been getting baskets. I love baskets.
You love baskets.
And you may have seen our episode on Sunday where we went out looking for mushrooms for chanterelles or chanterelles, I think they're called in English. And I had a little basket from my thrift shopping. And I've got another one that I want to show you guys because this one's even nicer.
This one is the best one.
Yeah, this is the nicest basket I've ever seen. I got it at Lillehammer in one of the really bad thrift shops, but with really a lot of good stuff.
Find good stuff.
And I'm keeping it. We're sitting upstairs. There's a stove there. I've got a really big basket full of logs, and then this little basket has my lighter, and it has
no
these
matches for you.
no matches for me. And then it has these little things. We've got two of them. These are from the supermarket. And these are made with newspaper and wax. It's a company that supports people with learning disabilities, and they get to work and they do these things and they get a full salary and they have a great job that they love. And we go and support them by buying these. They're called studiebusse in Norwegian. And so as you can see, it's newspaper, and then it's dipped in wax, and then it's got that string which is also dipped in wax, and then you light that part, the string part, and then this helps ignite the log. So it's a very
They go very good with the pink wall, we think.
This is our William Morris curtain.
It's a redesign of an old pattern called the
Forest. Yeah.
And in the original there were a lion and a raven, but on this one we don't have the lions and the ravens.
Because it was a tapestry.
So we have this beautiful William Morris book, and we found it in this one, the original. Let me see. It's somewhere here.
Apparently we lost sound for a minute, probably because I got a call. We're still on our iPhone.
Yeah, I saw there was someone.
Because Eric says that it's better to be on the iPhone. Apparently.
And what did we say when we lost the sound? We said this is the curtains that we talked about, and we think they go very good with the pink.
Yeah, they're William Morris.
This is the original. On this picture you can see the original, the forest. Tapestry.
And then in 2013, the company William Morris designed this fabric. It's very heavy linen and it's printed. And as Arne was saying, the original one has the lion that we don't have in ours.
And the raven.
Yeah, and the raven, yeah.
It's a black raven.
But we've got everything else. We've got the peacocks. We've got the fox and the hare. And then we've got these beautiful acanthus.
We're very happy with the curtains.
Yeah,
these are good.
Freya is going down because she's very moose.
It can be a deer, because I talked to one of the guys who are hunting around here, and he said there are a lot of deer right now.
Mm-hmm.
They come to this part of Norway from over the mountains from the west coast, because they normally not so many, but now they're all over here.
Yeah.
So it could be deer.
Probably deer, yeah.
Deer.
Anyway, we are very happy with our curtains. It was we arrived from Italy last Thursday. We went straight to the store. We picked them up. We came here and we hung them up. And I was so happy because I hated the curtains that were here before. I really didn't like them. They were in silk. They were light gray, and they were embroidered. And I don't know. They weren't heavy enough, so I never liked the way they.
I think that will look good in
draped.
the studio if we paint the studio like dark red or something. You never know.
Yeah. Today I'm having a little bit of an issue reading the comments, Arne.
Yeah, you can use my phone and see.
No. I want to focus on that screen, but the phone is a little bit too far away for me, so I can make out some of the comments here. So yeah, some people are asking. Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we've got the vase that we bought in Italy behind us, And the lilies are not from our garden. We bought them the other day in the supermarket.
Because they were pink.
Yeah.
So we wanted to have something pink because the vase is also pink.
Yeah.
And in the pink room.
So pink vase, pink lilies,
And
pink walls, and then the beautiful William Morris fabric that we are totally in love with. And it really changed the room completely.
And the shade we're picking up tomorrow is dark blue.
Yeah, it's a nice blue, shade of blue, I think. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
we've only seen it on internet, so...
She's scratching the blanket.
Yeah, so we have no idea what the color is in real life, but hopefully we didn't make a mistake.
I think they go really good with the pink.
Yeah.
So I'm happy.
And then behind Arne, we have a beautiful work of art that I thought we'd mention. Originally, when we were setting this up, before I forgot the cable, you couldn't see it. But then when we moved it,
happened?
suddenly you can see it. And it's a beautiful work of art from a Native American artist in the USA. And
Can you
it
take
is...
that?
Yeah, you can do that.
To show you, we have 5 of his drawings.
Yeah.
These are so beautiful.
Yeah. This is called ledger art, and it's traditional for Native Americans. They do these on old paper, old letters and things. And
This is from horse shoers and farriers.
Yeah.
534 East 13th Street. Somewhere.
Yeah. So we bought these in Santa Fe in an art gallery 3 years ago when we were in Santa Fe in 2019, and then we started following the artist on Instagram. His name is Travis Blackbird, or Istaka, I think is his Instagram handle. And then every now and then we kept seeing these really beautiful things, and we contacted him directly and purchased a few more.
And we really love
pieces.
the horse drawings because he's from the Lakota. No. Uglala Dakota. Lakota. Uglala Lakota.
Yeah.
I had to go to his Instagram account to say it correctly.
And
and I read in the art magazine there was an interview with him and other people who do ledger art, and it said that they were the first who started to use the horses. So that's why
when the horses came to North America.
Yeah,
yes.
that's why I really love the drawings with the horses.
What was interesting was when we contacted him after we purchased the pieces in the gallery, and then he made us a few more. We had them framed professionally, and then I sent him pictures afterwards, and he was very surprised when he saw them framed. He said, I'm very happy as well. He said he'd never ever seen any of his work that he had sold been framed before. So nice. He felt kind of very happy to see that we were treating them very well. So yeah, that was nice. So and in the end, I sent him.
This is Travis Blackbird.
Yeah.
So look for him on Instagram.
What does it say? He is
Ista Ledger Art.
Uglala Lakota.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has so many nice drawings.
Yeah.
I really love this, and the fact that they painted or drawn on old paper.
Yeah,
I love that. So
yeah. And then he sent us a triptych that we ordered. It's got 3 drawings. And then it was a letter written in 3 pages. So he also sent us the envelope. And so when we framed that, we framed we framed everything in one frame with the 3 images or the 3 drawings and then the envelope below.
Yeah.
Very, very cool. And I guess it makes sense that if you're gonna do a ledger art on a letter that consists of 3 pages, you also include the envelope. Yeah. So that was really, really fun.
We never met him because we were in, was it Taos?
Yeah.
And we went into this gallery.
It was in Santa Fe.
Santa Fe, and we saw all these drawings. And then the gallerist said he just left.
Oh yeah, exactly.
He just handed in the work. So we never get to meet him, but next time.
Yeah, he handed in the work, and then a few hours later we bought them. But then we follow him on Instagram, and he follows us, and we get in contact now and then.
Yeah, so that's very nice.
We always click like on the images or on his photos of his drawings, and we comment them as well because they're really nice, and we're very happy that we can have a few of them in our house as well.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
very
there will be
beautiful.
more. You
Yeah.
never know.
And then there's this connection. Arne has this connection with the horses.
Yeah, because I grew up with horses. Everything on the farm was made by horses, so I think that's why I collect horses.
Yeah.
And his drawings go with the
Yeah, they
horses
do, yeah.
in the house.
And then we were in Florence once, and we bought. There's this little store that we really love going to. It's called Giovanni Baccani. They make Florentine frames. They're handmade, artisan, in an artisan way, handmade. And then they also do prints. They deal in antique prints and frames. And I fell in love with a little frame that I bought, and then it stood there on a table without a photo forever. And I didn't find a photo in my collection that I felt was good enough for it. And I kept nagging at Arne to find a picture. And he didn't, and I got a little bit impatient. I said, "No, you have to find a picture because we need to put something in that frame. It can't stand there empty." And then your neighbor got ill. She had a stroke, didn't she?
Yeah, but she had some old pictures, and she said I could have some old pictures.
Yeah, just before she had the stroke.
Yeah, so I thought I could never get them, but then she had handed them in to a neighbor.
Yeah, everything happened before her stroke.
Yeah, and then I got them, and in that envelope there was a picture of my father on a horse, and
it fit perfectly.
It fit perfectly in the frame.
So here is the frame that I bought. It's wood, and then it's been painted, and then you've got Arne's dad
on Gamle Svarten, the old black.
Oh,
horse.
Gamle Svarten. It's a fjording, right?
No, that's the Døla hest.
Oh, Døla, yeah, it's a Døla hest. Beautiful.
And from the Gudbrandsdal.
Yeah, and if you wonder what Arne's brother looks like, he looks like this.
Yeah, he's very.
So when I saw it, I'm like, oh my goodness, this could have been your brother.
Yeah. But it's so cool having him on the horse in this little frame.
It is.
It should be with the ledger art.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe we should just put it
or make a bigger copy.
Can hang it down there or something. So yeah, it's been quite a week coming back from Italy and cleaning the house, tidying everything up. And next week we are doing a cruise again, so we are going back.
And we've been looking through all the stuff that we have to bring to the cruise, and we created some UFOs on the last cruise. So we have to take that back on this cruise and finish things. So
Arne is working on his sweater.
I finished this one before we left. The old pattern from the 60s, I think. And then I managed to finish one sleeve on the boat, this one. And tonight I'm going to start the pattern on that one.
Yeah.
So I think maybe before we leave I can stick it and sew in the sleeves. I think it will be very nice. And then I will shape the armhole.
Yeah, I'm loving that color. Oh my goodness, that green.
So these are the colors are from the Norwegian yarn.
Yeah. And the colors are designed by us. So this is the Rowan's Norwegian wool. We designed all the colors for them. And I'm just in love with that green and that yellow and that red. I think they are so beautiful.
But now I think we have a good size for both of us. So based on this one, we can knit anything.
Yeah.
So I can show the picture. I think I showed it before,
yeah.
Also, but maybe it was windy. I don't know. So this is the original from Rune Sport.
And we're doing a few changes.
Yeah, we have to make it
to
into our size and
plus
make
the color.
a new color.
We don't want the...
No, not that one.
The hooks.
The size was 10 years to 16 years old.
Yeah.
So we had to change it.
So we're doing the old man sweater instead.
And then I have the yellow and brown one. I also started a new one on the boat. I shouldn't because my arm hurt at the time. But so this is something from a thrift shop. It's an old sweater. I used it for many years, but now it has shrunk in the closet. It's shrunk in the closet, and it's almost felted now. But with our yarn, I can make a copy.
Yeah.
So I'm making a new version. This one will be much lighter, but the colors are very.
Yeah.
almost the same.
And it's funny
It's the
because
colors I like.
we didn't take this sweater and grab the colors out of that. It
No.
was, you know, these are the colors we wanted to put together. And when we did the Norwegian wool colors, or the yarn Norwegian wool, when we did the colors, we were thinking that all the colors should be able to be used one with the other. So you can combine, there were originally 9 and now there's 13 colors. And you can combine them whatever way you want and they will look good. I mean, it's kind of planned that way. And also thinking of Norwegian knitwear from the golden age of the ski sweater. So from the late 40s, 50s, 60s, thinking about those gorgeous colors and then putting them in to bring some lovely new, and then of course tweaking them. The green is more of a color that we like from an artist that we really like here in Norway, a contemporary artist. And he paints that green because he used to have a blind in his kitchen that when he was a kid that he pulled down, and then when the sun was shining through the blind, it got that green color. And you felt that reminded you as well of your childhood. So it was a color we wanted to add, but it works really well the way we've done it.
And also like the mustard. I think
the
it's
mustard,
a very good color. You can add it with any color, so it's kind of fresh up sweater
It does,
by using that one in combination with other colors. But this one, I guess I will finish the body on this one on the next cruise. Maybe I start the sleeves, and the green one I will sew it so I can show people how I pick up the collar and show how we sew on the facing on the boat. So that could be nice. And then I found the original. We had it in the archives, so it's this one.
Yeah,
that's the original. It's from Garnmannen. That's the company that is gone many years ago, and the original was in blue and white. It's also a really nice one.
So Arne, I got and I'm gonna do a sock on board.
Because you're so slow.
Yeah, not only that, but I still have issues with concentration after having COVID, so I can't knit color work in public because if I talk to somebody, I just I lose my way. So knitting a sock, at least I can do that. But you know what, Arne? I'm gonna turn into Superman now.
Why?
Because I put on the wrong glasses. I can't read the comments because I have these glasses. But if I do this and I become Superman, now I can read everything.
Oh, that's good because I can't read anything.
And I just got a comment asking what sock type of sock I like knitting. I do the easiest sock in the world, which is the one with the afterthought heel. And I can do it toe up or bottom down. No, top down or bottom up. It doesn't matter. It works both ways. So I do that one. That's my favorite.
If it's a new yarn you never worked with, I like to go toe up because then I can get the size easily.
Yeah.
If I've done many like in our yarns, I can go anyway.
Yeah.
Because we normally not knit from a pattern. We knit from a number of stitches.
Yeah, from your mind.
From the mind.
From your mind.
But I have one more project, Carlos.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah.
This is just the reports. So how is it? This one will be on the bottom of the sweater. Then this comes, and then this will be on the shoulder. And this is from an old collection. You remember we made some of these.
Yeah.
So I started that also, but I haven't done much yet.
No, but it's coming.
But it's coming, and it's the same number of stitches. So now I do everything from the same number of stitches.
So we got a few questions now. Shirley was asking Arne if you're gonna steek the sweater, but you're not. But you're gonna do a. You're just gonna do a. You're not gonna make it into a jacket.
No, not a jacket, but I had to steek it if
sleeves,
that's the name, because I had to sew and cut opening for the sleeve, and I would
then you have to
put
cut
it
here,
on and shape like
the color.
Use like a red thread or something to shape the curve I want, and then I use the sewing machine and I cut out the curve.
Yeah.
So
yeah, and then we got another question about Perfect, Regia Perfect, the sock yarn. We don't design all of them. Don't think it's our yarn, everything that is Perfect, because it's
our
not.
name is on ours.
Our name and our image is on the ones we design, and we work freelance with Regia. Somebody was asking if Regia Perfect is from the top down only, and yes, it is. You have to knit it from the top down.
Yeah.
Because otherwise it doesn't work. It doesn't. If you do it from the bottom up, the sock, then you get
Very strange foot.
a really weird foot. Although Shirley can do it
Yeah.
for some reason. I don't know how she does it, but she's very clever. She can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never tried. But a lot of people have problems if they do it the wrong way. But if you have done many, maybe you know how to do it.
Yeah.
And you have to take the yarn from the inside.
Yeah.
If not, it can also be wrong.
Mm.
But it's written on the label.
It is. Yeah.
So
as we were saying, we're gonna be preparing ourselves for a new cruise, and plus Arne has to go and help his siblings tidy up after your dad.
Yeah. So I'll probably bring home a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Can you take pictures and send me first so I can say yes, no?
Maybe.
Please. It's not fair that you're gonna bring a lot of stuff without asking me first whether I like it or not.
And I have a new project also for this trip.
You do, yeah.
I found this book. I found this one in the book. Remember that one?
Yeah. It's nice.
We never made that one. This is some of our old designs. So this one, it's like a satin style sweater, white with blue stripes, and X and O's. I think I will start this one also.
Yeah, it's gonna be really nice.
This book is full of projects. We never knitted these pieces. Some we made, some we never knitted. So now with Norwegian yarn, I'm gonna do everything.
Yeah. Well, this is cool, the crochet bag that we made.
Yeah, this is a crochet heavy bag we did many years ago.
Well, we designed it. We didn't crochet it ourselves.
No, we didn't. No, we just did the design.
Yeah. It was fun.
Yeah.
Those were the days.
Those were the days. And I want to make this one. This one is another one I like. To have those red panels in the side. But this one, you have to knit back and forth. Or knit in pieces.
Somebody was asking about your dad. Yes, Arne's dad passed away last June, so it's over a year ago now.
Yeah, and we haven't had time to clean up like the stuff because, like,
your brother's always busy.
Yeah, and we have to how do you say that? Dele? Share things from the house. I don't know how we do it. Like maybe we put numbers and then you pick a number. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And so it's good that we finally can do this. And
but I think
my brother wants to use the house more, and he can't do it with all the stuff.
Well, we have everything we need. So.
Well, I know there's a lot of sewing machines there because my mother collected sewing machines.
Well, what didn't your mother collect, honestly?
She's like me. You're turning into the same.
Yeah.
And yeah. So I don't know. Should I bring them home? Like 5?
Well, send me an SMS. Tell me what you want to bring, and keep me involved in the process.
We have to share.
I would love that.
We have to. Everybody has to have one sewing machine each.
Yeah, but your brother doesn't sew. So I mean, what's he gonna do?
So maybe I will have. My sister don't want to.
Yeah. I feel so weird without my glasses, but it's the only way I can read because now I got mixed up. Running around like a headless chicken trying to find my glasses 2 seconds before this starts. Not the best way to start the show. That's for sure. But yeah, while Arne is away doing his cleaning, I'm going to be here doing my cleaning, and I'm also going to be packing kits. So we've got a new group coming in next week. Well, they're actually arriving on Saturday, and I'm going to be packing kits.
And we're looking forward to it.
Yes, we are.
And it's so nice. We're going up and down.
Yeah. So this time we're going to do the 12 day, and more than likely there will be a Northern Light, because when we do the 12 days, then you know that there's a lot of opportunities to see the Aurora Borealis. And right now, there's a lot of Aurora Borealis going on.
Even down here.
Even down here.
Cloudy.
The problem is that it is still very cloudy. But, after the rain comes the sun. So we don't know. We're going to board the ship on Tuesday, and we're going to be on board for 12 days. And more than likely, there will be an Aurora. I'm quite sure there will be. I'm very optimistic right now. And it is fun because we get to do the return journey, which is fun. The northbound, the one that we did the last time, is also fun, but it's shorter. And because it's shorter, you don't really have the chance to, or you don't have the high probability of seeing the aurora because you only have 2 days in the north or 3 days in the north of Norway before before you get off and go and fly down. So it is a little bit more less predictable and easy to see it. But the return one, I'm pretty sure we're going to see it. And if you're going to be joining us on this particular trip, I have some really exciting news, and I'm going to actually say it now because I got so excited when I found out. So it's purely coincidental, but there's only 90 people on the ship altogether. It's we're gonna have so much space. It's gonna be like on board a yacht, pretty much, because it's a working ship. It's a working ship, and it's on a schedule, and it has to go to all the places, and it has to stop at the specific times. So it's gonna happen, but with hardly any people on board.
Do you know when we are in Vadsø?
I have no idea.
No, because I just found out there's a good thrift shop in Vadsø.
Well, we gotta go.
So we should call them.
Definitely.
They can open the shop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Because we have a lot of people.
Yeah.
With us, I guess, who like to see those.
But anyway, it's 90 people on a ship that has 190 cabins. So yeah, it's going to be a treat. We're going to have everything to ourselves. Our group will be half, because we are usually, when we do these trips, we have 30 knitters, and then we've got 10 spouses, so 40 people, and then Arne, me, Gita, and for this trip we also have another guide, Lisa, who's also joining us. Yeah, so our group is 44, and then there's another 46 people on board. So this is a huge treat. And
I saw a question, Carlos.
Yes.
Someone asked about the Christmas balls.
They're coming.
They're coming. The Christmas balls.
But you know,
soon.
Yeah, soon. We can't say more right now. So
then more balls.
More balls are coming. But anyway, yeah, it's gonna be a real treat to do this. And we're going on the new ship, the one that runs on battery power and doesn't have a buffet, which is my preference. I was also thinking, Arne, that with 90 people and so much space, it's actually really good in these COVID times, isn't it? Because you can really stay safe at all times, and you don't have to think too much about crowds and all of that. And since there's no buffet either, it is pretty safe, I would say.
Because it can be very crowded around the buffet. Especially on seafood.
I'm not going to kiss her.
No.
I don't like that. She tries.
Her breath is not the best.
No, it's not the best.
She's old.
She's an old lady.
You need to go to the dentist one day. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and we've got Jean Sauvage. She is encouraging people to hit the thumbs up. Thank you, Jean, for your support. It really does matter. So thank you for hitting that like button and commenting and
Freya says hello back.
Yeah.
Moose moose.
Yeah, everybody's saying hello to Freya now, which is really nice. So anyway, back to the trip, back to the cruise. We received some lovely gifts when we were on our last cruise, and we wanted to show a couple of them.
We have 2 of them.
Yeah, and
no, 3 maybe 2. How many did you bring?
2.
So we got a very nice gift from Karen. This is Nancy Drew in a purse. Look, this is so cool. And there are 2 books inside.
Yeah, it is a purse.
It is a purse. It's The Hidden Staircase and The Secret of the Old Clock.
Look at this. Isn't this fun?
This is so cool. And she said her dog had been eating on it, and I think that is also very nice.
Yeah.
It has a story.
Patina. It has a story now.
Patina.
Yeah.
Remember, you could actually use it as a project back.
Yeah, and remember, perfection is not what we strive in. Even when it comes to sound, we shouldn't strive to be perfect. It's always fun with a little bit of an imperfection. It gives a little bit more character and makes it a little bit more alive somehow.
Now I can read them in English again.
Yeah.
Also.
Do you have those from before?
We got 2 from Canada maybe a year ago or more, but I don't remember which one. They're in the house with the books.
Oh, you mean our guest?
The guest room with the books that I've read. But this one is very nice. I like the it's in a purse, and it looks like it. I don't know. Maybe it came that way. I don't know, because you have the prints on it.
Yeah, probably. Probably that's how
Very
it came.
I'm almost read like how many? Like 15 books now.
Mm-hmm.
And she always find the clue. She know everything.
Mm.
If she's around, you know there will be problems. It's like Poirot.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah. You don't want to be near Poirot,
if Poirot comes,
Miss Marple,
yeah,
Nancy
then
Drew,
you know someone
the
will
Hardy
die.
Boys. If they come, leave.
In
That's what I
Nancy, they
do.
never die.
Oh no, that's true. Yeah, but in you know, if you meet Poirot, you get out of there.
have to
You just
get
get
out
on
of
the
there
first
because
train or bus and just leave.
you know there will be something happening. But you have something bloody.
Yeah, this is very fun. So we had a guest, one of our friends now from the cruise, Kathy Nidd. She's written this book, which we're gonna read. It's a novel. It says Snowdrifts, a novel by Kathy Nidd, and then it's got the blood.
It's
drops.
I started to read, but I'm reading very slow because it's in English. But it starts from the beginning. Something has happened, and
so it says, I'm going to read the back. It says, 3 weeks before his wedding, on the eve of the most important trial of his career, Joe Sinclair has vanished. As his fiancée anxiously awaits word on his whereabouts, Joe's dearest friends question his recent unusual behavior. And while Joe's teenage defendant grasps to the dwindling hope of a murder acquittal, the mystery of the unsolved murder of Joe's high school sweetheart resurfaces.
yes,
Is Joe the target of deep-rooted accusations from the past, now a victim of his own circumstances? Or will his disappearance finally uncover the truth? Very exciting.
so he's going to read it now, and it's fun when
Yeah.
you have met the author.
Yeah.
So,
And-
and I think maybe it's very bloody. I don't know, but she was a nice woman.
She was very nice, yeah.
You wouldn't think that.
But usually, no, but I
she
mean,
could come up with those stories.
yeah, but usually when you're watching one of
so
those,
if you watch us, we will read your book.
we will definitely read it. But you know, what I was thinking of saying was, when you watch, say you watch a Poirot or you read one,
Okay.
and I got the Christie book, and
Paige has the book.
ah,
Oh no, I have to get the book.
yeah.
See,
So anyway,
I can see here. I
what-
have my glasses.
So what I was saying
Yeah, sorry.
was that when you watch one of those Poirots, or when you read one of the Agatha Christie novels, you always know that the murderer is the one that you least suspect.
Yeah.
So Kathy was really nice.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that she's got that imagination that can write a book like this.
Yeah.
Even if she's really nice, because it's kind of like the murderer that you don't suspect because it's the nice one or something.
So that would be funny.
Yeah.
But it's different, kind of different to read the book when you have met the author.
It is, yeah. It's quite cool.
So that was a nice gift.
So yeah, and it was really. Thank you so much both to Karen and Kathy. I didn't get any measuring spoons this time, which is good because I got 4 sets last time.
Everybody knows that you have them now.
Yeah, and I'm using them a lot, all of them, and I tend to misplace things also sometimes. Or sometimes Arne misplaces them for me. So it's good to have the extras. So you know, I take one and then I use it, and then I use the other one. So yeah, it's great. But yeah, 4 measuring sets are
And now
enough.
it forced me to use them.
yeah.
I don't cook much, but if he wants me to measure something, he says I have to use the measuring spoon.
Yeah, of course. That's how you get the right measure.
Yeah. And now I have to show you something. I have more.
Oh, you have more. Oh, I thought
Because I think I talked about it before.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
When we came to the airport in Oslo and we went on the cruise the first time. Now I found the Playmobil Beetle. Isn't that cute? And I had to put it together. I never put Playmobil together before, so this was new to me. And I found out you can take this off and then you have the people inside. So I had to put them inside, but it's going into the garage. And it's for how the age was from 6 to 99.
From 6
or
years old
4.
until 99.
Yeah. So
Or-
I can play with this one until I'm 99 years old. But then we went in Como. I found another one.
Somebody's calling it the Arnemobile.
This is the Arnemobile, and this is the yellow Arnemobile. It's so cute. Look, this is like his is a mechanic. This is.
But why is he lonely? I mean, the other one has like a whole family, and this one is just him alone.
This one is a guy. He has like a lot of stuff
Yeah.
to repair the car.
But couldn't they give him a spouse
They could.
or something?
Or he can borrow.
Or a
but
friend?
There's 3 in the other one.
Yeah, you should put. Yeah, because he's gonna be lonely in there all alone.
I think this one is very nice because the metal is like shiny. On the blue one, it's more.
Sonny says he desperately needs to have a play date with you.
Yeah, we should do that. We will have to meet and,
And
play with our Beatles. But they're going into the garage because they're going to be on the shelf with all the others.
Shirley says he needs a date. I agree,
This one-
Shirley.
but
He's
look.
lonely.
There's 3 in this one. Or maybe he can date the lady and then the father can drive with his son.
Or he can date the guy as well.
Or the guy can go into the car and the mother can go with the
Kids.
kids.
Yeah. Or we just go into the toy store and get him a date there.
No, but actually he's the mechanics. Mechanics.
Yeah, but you don't want to split the family, so maybe we'll go
No.
to the store and we'll get him a date in the store.
But remember, we had our Beetle in the garage because the clutch broke. The day we put the reels out with Lizzo was playing, and we were on the back of the car, and finally they fixed the clutch. And oh, listen to this!
Yeah.
The rain. It's raining a lot.
But it's not affecting the sound here.
No, and what I say? Yeah, and then we drove the Beetle back home, and the next morning it didn't start, so I had to call the garage, and then this guy came. He came alone and fixed the car. There was something loose.
Yeah.
And now it works.
Yeah.
I'm so happy.
Yeah.
But there are only 2. You can have the camper. But I can't have the camper. I only want the Beetle. So
that's your.
this is that's what happened last week.
And maybe if you find a red one, you'll get that too.
Yeah, I can have one in any color.
Yeah. One in every color. That's
In every
Arne's
color.
motto.
And was it? We're going to Svalbard after Christmas, I guess.
We are, yeah.
Because we've never been there, and I bought the book about Svalbard. I'm gonna bring that one.
Yeah.
And there was another thing I was thinking. Why was I talking about Svalbard?
Because you got the book.
Because I'm gonna bring my blight dolls on that trip.
Oh, yeah.
I need some blight clothing.
So in case you don't know where Svalbard is, and we don't assume because Norway is such a small country, but Svalbard is the islands that belong to Norway that are the closest to the North Pole. And we're going to go there next year. First, we're going to go there in January or February, because that's apparently a beautiful time. No, not January, February. Between February and March, the shift from February to March is beautiful because that's when the light starts coming back to Svalbard. And then we're going to go on a Svalbard cruise with Hurtigruten in September 2023, which we're very excited about.
I saw something about a beetle on the Christmas stocking. We have that?
We do, yeah. There's a beetle on a Christmas stocking. Speaking of Christmas stockings, did you bring the Selbu? The one that we knitted? Is it here?
No.
No? It's
No.
downstairs?
It's downstairs.
Okay. So yeah, we have a new one this year. It was supposed to be upstairs so we could show you guys, but it's
Where is it?
downstairs. But if you go to our web shop, you can see it there. And yes, there's the Christmas stocking with a beetle, and then there's one with hearts, and then there's one with a big reindeer on it,
Or a moose.
or a moose maybe.
And the house. I love the house.
The house is a
The
really
house
nice one.
is probably my favorite because I could live in that house.
Mm.
It's like a fantasy house.
Yeah.
Like, with verandas.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of rooms.
So yeah, loads of Christmas stockings if you want to, stock up on your Christmas stocking. Lots of people are talking about the cooking. They love us doing cooking episodes. Yes, we are going to be doing a few cooking episodes this coming fall. There's a lot of stuff going on our channel that is really exciting. And, we're going to be doing more seasonal kind of videos for Sundays. So you're going to be seeing us a lot out in the garden and outdoors for the next few weeks. But we are going to be doing some Christmas cooking, but not Christmas cookies, because we did 7 cookies last year.
But there are more cookies.
They are, but we did the 7 we like, and we don't need to do more than that. So
Well, I found a book in the studio, or the house that's supposed to be the studio. I found a cooking book from my great grandmother.
yeah.
Did I show you that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, everything
With all that very
the
gothic font. Yes.
font. That could be cool. What if we tried some of the
Yeah,
recipes in that book?
But for this Christmas, we're doing Janssons Frestelse, which
Yeah,
Arne
which I
hates,
don't
and
eat.
that's why he's trying to get us to change. But Anna is the one that said, you should do something Swedish, Carlos, for Christmas. So I'm going to be doing a Swedish dish that Arne hates, but I'm also going to be doing a twist on that dish so that Arne can eat it, because we don't want him to starve.
You can make me a bowl of pasta.
Yeah.
And then you can eat your Janssons Frestelse.
Well, that's not going to happen.
No.
I can do the Janssons Frestelse without the anchovies, and then you can eat
because
that.
I don't eat anchovies.
Yeah. And a lot of people have been commenting your shirt, Arne. What do you want to say about that?
It's an old shirt I haven't used for... I actually used it now, like last year maybe, because I washed it with the jeans. It was actually white, and it turned light blue. But then suddenly I...
Well, I put the shirt by mistake.
Yeah, and suddenly I thought, it doesn't matter. Maybe it was light blue. No one knows, only me.
Yeah. No, it's a cool shirt.
I like it. It's like roses that are...
It looks like it's a decoupage where you cut out
of roses.
where you cut out the roses and then you put them back together in another shape. So it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's by an English designer called Paul Smith.
This is very old.
Yeah,
I had it for many years.
It's at least 10 years old.
Yeah.
And it didn't shrink in the closet, which is a good thing.
Actually, it didn't, because it wasn't in the closet. Because I decided, I actually, my plan was to redesign it, to put some embroidery on top. But now that I got my tennis elbow because of the embroidery, I'm not going to do that. And now I like it as it is.
Yeah.
So
David Hensley was asking when the fish truck is coming back. Well, the fish truck probably has been here already when we weren't here, so we probably missed it. But
next time I will buy a lot of lobster, shrimps. They have the shrimps from Greenland. They are so good, and they're really good. But we talked about buying a fridge, like a big box, and put in the garage, and we didn't.
No.
Because when I bought fish the last time, you had problems putting it in the freezer.
Yeah. We're getting a lot of questions about other holidays. We don't celebrate Halloween. We celebrate in Norway, it's All Saints Day, but it's very different from Halloween. That's on November 1st, so it's the day after. And what you do on All Saints Day here in Norway is you go to your ancestors' graves and you light some candles, and that's pretty much it.
I think maybe if you live in cities, maybe a lot of kids... I think more people are doing Halloween.
Yeah, more Norwegians are doing Halloween now, but we have no kids around here that are going to come trick or treating here. That's for sure. So we don't have any candy in the house.
I think that's something the shops came up with to sell more stuff in Norway. It's like we do Halloween to sell more stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
And then we do Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, because that was never before. So they can sell more. Yeah.
But Halloween, have you ever carved a pumpkin and made a pumpkin face? No, I've never done that either. And actually, when I was shopping yesterday, I was shopping yesterday because I drove by myself.
Yeah. And I don't like to go shopping for food.
Yeah. When I was shopping yesterday, I saw, but they had these really small pumpkins. They're not good enough for carving. They're not big enough. So we don't really have Halloween here the way you have it in the US. In 2019, we were in the US for Halloween, and I was dressed as a pumpkin because I had on my orange.
Oh, what are you talking?
Yeah,
I got the orange jacket.
I had my orange down jacket and I had a green hat. So
we were in Boston and we walked through that park.
No, we weren't in Boston. That was after.
That was after. That was on the squirrel.
That's when the squirrels attacked me and thought that probably my jacket was something delicious to eat. It was actually very scary. I'm very afraid of American squirrels. The European ones are small. I
Stay
mean,
away.
they're like this
was-
big,
yeah.
and the American ones, they look like rats with big tails
And they
on them.
attacked you. They thought you were a pumpkin.
We stopped to look at something. Oh yeah, because in Boston there was these little sculptures of these little ducks, and they were all dressed as pilgrims. It was very cute. And then I was admiring that or taking a picture, and suddenly I felt something clinging to my jeans and climbing up, and that was a squirrel. A vicious.
I think if we had Halloween, I think I would be really good at it.
Oh yeah,
Because I love
dressing up.
dressing up and do this fun stuff.
Yeah.
But
me too. I love it.
Since like we hardly have any neighbors, so I don't know. Who should we dress up for?
No. If we get invited to a party, maybe. But this year we're not going to be in the U.S. for Halloween. We're going to be in Norway, and then we're going to be in the USA for Thanksgiving, and we're going to have the week off, which I'm very
That would
excited
be nice.
about.
Yeah.
So we're going to get to celebrate a real Thanksgiving in USA, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
And I like. Was that during Thanksgiving? We were in Vermont. I remember people had put like pumpkins and different things on their staircases. I think that was really beautiful. That was nice.
Yeah.
Wish we could do that, but I don't know.
So
We don't get it, these things.
Candy was wondering if it was acorns, but it's not. It's deconstructed roses
It's
on his shirt.
roses.
So it's roses, and probably the way they've designed the print is they've had some sort of a drawing of a lot of roses, and then they've cut it so that they've got straight angles, and then they've kind of put it together. So they've deconstructed a pattern of roses and then put it together in a different way.
Some places you can see that there's a rose.
Yeah, you can see it there.
So, like, there's a piece of a rose, and there's like there's roses down there. So it's nice.
Yeah, it
We
is.
like it.
So yeah, it's a very nice shirt, which I think it was me who ruined it by putting in a blue shirt with that one,
but
because I kind of
it works.
yeah, and oh okay, they were saying acorn shirt about the day. No, I was wearing a
dun.
I was wearing an orange jacket, very orange, and I think it just looked like a delicious fruit. I looked like a delicious fruit for that outing in the park, and the squirrels couldn't resist me for some reason.
They came up your leg.
Yeah, it was really weird because as we were walking the park, and I said to Arne, I think I'm going crazy. But have you noticed how the squirrels, they just stop and they look at me?
Yeah, they came
and Arne
and walked
said,
after
yeah,
you.
they would come sneaking and they would walk behind us. And then when we stopped and turned around, they'd kind of turn around too. And we're thinking, what is going on here?
Well,
So,
someone
yeah.
said you are a delicious fruit.
But that day I must have looked like one because they really wanted something from me, the squirrels.
Yeah.
It was very bizarre. Maybe they thought you had no, I didn't have any nuts in my pocket.
Well, not in your pockets.
Okay. No. Oh boy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And this is live, so we can't edit it out
No.
anymore.
Oh, I'm blushing.
So yeah. That's the way it is. So
Sorry.
I think our 15 minutes are pretty much up. I think this is a great, with the nuts in the pocket, I think it's time that we just stop now before it gets crazier than it is already. Somebody was mentioning they did the lamb in cabbage, fårikål.
That is so good. We're having it tonight.
We're having it tonight again because this is the season for fårikål. Fårikål is a very traditional Norwegian dish, and it's a very important dish in our culture, and we are having it today. Actually, we had it yesterday, and
We made so much.
we made so much that we're having leftovers.
And it's
of
always
fårikål.
better the next day.
It's always better the next day, and it always goes really quick to reheat it. What's going on down there? What do you want?
I don't know
No,
I don't know.
Yeah.
He
So
always wants to have a
Shelly Agnell says hello. Hello. Jutayam is late. Sorry you're late, but you can watch the
But if you're
rerun.
late, then you get the big news, Carlos. You had some news for next time.
We do, yeah. Anyway,
We have some news.
I was gonna finish my fårikål thing. So it's
Okay.
really easy to reheat, and it's perfect because when we finish this, it's gonna be late, and we're gonna have dinner. And instead of starting to cook dinner now. It's just reheatable. So it is really great. So yeah, the final thing that we're going to talk about before we leave is that we wanted to cheer ourselves up after bringing ourselves down so much about the sound issues. So we talked to Rowan and asked them if we could do a giveaway, because that really cheers us up. If we can make somebody really happy and give them a lot of yarn.
So we're gonna make someone happy next week.
Yeah, next week when we are on Sit and Knit for a Bit Hello from Ålesund, and we are already discussing with the ship. I mean, there's 90 people on board a ship that carries, should carry 400 passengers. There's bound to be a huge suite there that we can borrow to record and be indoors. So we're going to figure all that out, and we're going to come back with a Sit and Knit for a Bit Hello. And in that Sit and Knit for a Bit Hello, we are doing a contest, a fun competition live, and we're going to be able to announce the winner live as well.
And I will try not to say the right answer.
No, you're not going to say anything, because we don't want to.
Once we had this competition with Rowan,
anything.
and
I
I thought Trisha asked me a question,
And you answered it.
but she actually
Yeah.
she said it to all the viewers.
Yeah.
And then the answer just popped out on me.
Yeah.
So I have to be careful.
You have to be very careful. But we're going to do a fun contest next week. You want to be here at 6 p.m. Central European time, which is the same time as usual. Usually it is. Usually it's noon, 12 p.m. in the East Coast. Usually it is 9 a.m. Pacific. I don't know when America is going to winter time. Usually you guys go before us, so make sure to check. I don't know when it is. We go to winter time on the last Sunday of October, and usually you guys are a few weeks before us, so maybe it's different. But make sure to be here live, because this contest is going to be fun, and we're going to be interacting with you guys through the chat, and you're going to have to give us the answers through the chat, and then we're going to find a lucky winner who's going to win a lot of yarn from Rowan, and you don't want to miss this. And that giving away the yarn is going to make us really happy and forget about all the sound issues that we've had for the past weeks.
But look at the light now.
Yeah.
It's getting blue outside.
Yeah. So
this is the blue hour.
Exactly. On a final note, we show you here the blue hour, which is a special hour here in Norway when the sun sets and everything turns blue.
That's when you should sit down and read crime.
Yeah, crime novels.
Crime
somebody's saying that the time change is on November 6th in the US. So okay. So you gotta be here next Wednesday at noon in Eastern and 9 a.m. Pacific if you are in North America. If you're in Europe, it's 6 p.m. Central European time. If you're in the UK, and Ireland, it's 5 p.m. And then if you're in Japan, I think there's 7 hours ahead of us. And if you're in Australia, it's probably like 10 hours, and if you're in New Zealand, I think it's 12 hours ahead of us. And if you're in South Africa, it's just probably the same time, I guess.
1 hour or
so
same.
Anyway, I hope I included everybody now. Australia, New Zealand, so Australasia, Japan. Yeah. Anyway, it's been fun doing this chat. I mentioned Superman in the beginning, and I feel like I need to go back to being Clark Kent, because I feel very uncomfortable without my glasses. Now I can't read the chat anymore. But Arne, can you do the formalities?
Yeah, if you like our videos, put your thumbs up, and if you're a subscriber, put on your notifications, because then you won't miss the episode. And put yourself on the mailing list, because then you really don't miss anything. Yeah. Was that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So our live podcast is now come to an end. We are going to have our fårikål, the lamb in cabbage. That is a very traditional and very important dish. It's actually Norway's national dish, and we can only twice in a row. 2 years in a row it was declared the national dish, and now it is. And it's a very important meal. So yeah.
And I'm gonna buy meat and stuff and make fårikål in my brother's house on Saturday.
Yeah, you're gonna be cooking for him.
I'm gonna cook fårikål for my brother and my sister.
While I go hang out with Freya, we're gonna go take walks. I'm gonna do the packing.
You don't want to be in that house.
No,
with
not
all the stuff.
No, not when you're gonna share your inheritance. I think you can do that by yourself.
I think so.
Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. On Sunday, we've got a tour of our garden. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be a beautiful video. And then next Wednesday, we've got Sit in It for a Bit Hello from Ålesund, hopefully with good sound.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye, Freya. Dinner is ready. And let's see if we can turn this off discreetly.
Well, that's very discreet.
Yeah. Are you sure